Hi everyone, Pisshoppers here, coming at you with some Dreamwish gameplay. Okay, so the map is Ever Sleeping Town. The key spawn is Dancing Geisha. If you spawn Graveyard, then the route you want to take is the route I'm taking right now. If you are a Dream Witch, alright, so keep that in mind. As any other hunter, you wouldn't want to take this route, but as Dream Witch, you would want to. So I find the Explorer, who out of this team comp I want to find first. I put a leash right there so you can't take that path anymore, and then I hit him with my spawn follower. And since I'm running Patroller, I can pretty much down him instantly from this point on. Explorer does a good job dropping both those pallets because against a Dream Witch, you want to try blocking up her main body as much as you can, and that's exactly what he's doing. But not knowing, I know what he's going to do since a lot of top tiers do that now, and I'm going in front of him before he can even do it. So I drop my Patroller here and I bite him. He says help me for Seer Owl to buy him more time. And I go after him, the Seer Owls him, and after he owls him, the Explorer continues to go straight. What he should do was probably fall that pallet back and take a hit from the leech instead of the spawn, but at this point, I mean, it really doesn't matter, he's still going down. At 5 ciphers. So the batter tries to harass. I didn't see him at this point, so I go around to see where I have Tanias from to go leech a target to apply more pressure, because Dream Witch want to apply as much pressure as you can in a limited amount of time. So the batter gets scared and he leaves. That's exactly what I want him to do. As Dream Witch, you want to break as many pallets as you can because it can mess over your main body later. So you see me destroying both those pallets so you can't use it later. So I have one order on the Mercenary. At this point, I want to try patrolling the Mercenary to get a double hit off of him because it's a Dream Witch. If you can get a double hit on the rescue, it's about a GG's from there. That's really what you want as a Dream Witch. But they do a really good sneak rescue from me, which I was not expecting. So the batter rescued instead of the Mercenary, which makes sense. But what you saw me just try to do is, with my spawn, I saw the batter, so I went in a straight path, right? And then I tried blocking him off with the Explorer's leash so I can get at least a first year hit on it if he hits me with the ball. And that's exactly what happened. So as Dream Witch, you want to block as many paths off with your leashes as possible, while also pressuring ciphers. So you see that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm finna read down the Explorer because you see I'm still blocking off his routes. He can't go straight, he can't go behind, regardless he's gonna get hit. So he runs back into his leash, and that's exactly what he's supposed to do against a Dream Witch, is run into your leash to force him to hit you with your leash, right? And I couldn't do anything about it since my spawn was out of range anyways, so I just hit him with his leash, and I still have him down. He's half on chair, and at this point I'm going to try releasing him, but I forgot I still have a cooldown. So at this point, I'm going back to pressuring ciphers. So then I see the Seer there. I'm trying to move the batter's leash out of range and then also harassing the Seer, multitasking as much as you possibly can. So I blinked the Seer with a really nice blink. The Seer couldn't do much about it because it was a really unobvious blink. I tried hitting the Mercenary, I accidentally hit a chair. He made me hit a chair, which happens sometimes against good rescuers. So all I want at this point is to read down the Explorer and for sure me a tie no matter what, in worst case scenario. So I blinked the Explorer. He wasn't expecting it because he kind of ran into it a bit. And I go back on the chase of pressuring ciphers. Now I see the Mercenary there, so I try hitting the Mercenary with the Explorer's leash, but the Mercenary gets away. At this point, I'm looking for where they're healing because I can hear the healing. I just don't know where it's at, so I'm looking around at the most obvious healing spots. All of them besides middle. So I see them healing at middle, so I leash the Seer, and I go to pick up the Explorer before he can self-heal because I believe the Explorer is running sticker, and he could have self-healed really fast, and if he could have self-healed, it could have potentially messed me up a bit, but it doesn't matter at this point. So I see them deleting, and I can't really do anything about it, so I said I choose to destroy the ball instead of trying to get a hit off of him. Yeah, I just knew I wouldn't get the hit, so I wasn't even trying for it. But I want my spawn following me, which is doing exactly right now. See, the rock took my main body, it made it so that the spawn would go behind the walls, which is exactly what happened. So I get a free hit off on the batter, and now at this point, I'm gonna leash him and switch again. I keep wanting to maintain the same pressure I have been all match, so I leash him, and then you're gonna see me put my spawn out and leave him so the spawn can follow me. I can try hitting someone else and get them all to have health. At this point, the next place I want to go is middle. So I'm going middle. See the pallet I destroyed earlier? I'm able to walk straight through without going around, which is really helpful. And I see the Seer. And right now he's not in the best kiting area. So my spawn sneaks up on him and I get a free hit off on him too. See, you always want to make sure your leashes and your spawn sneak up on the person, right? Because if you can do that, you can get a for sure hit off most of the time. And if you can, then you can just either blink them or patrol them right after. So here I blinked the mercenary with a really good blink. With Dream Rush, most people don't know this, but if you blink while they're elbow padding, you can kind of still hit them because Dream Rush has a really good corner hitbox, right? So at this point, I see Seer running towards the batter's leech and he didn't see it, so I'm gonna take advantage real fast with it because he can't go anywhere. So here I see the batter and the mercenary leashing. You always want to pay attention to stuff like that because if the leash while it has someone on a balloon, then it will automatically insta rescue them off of it. So I leash the Seer to apply more pressure so they can't heal. And now I'm chasing the batter with the Seer's leech while I'm also going to pick up the Seer too. So I'm doing 3 things at once basically, or 2 things at once actually, but anyways. You also want to keep multitasking at stream, which you have been seeing me do all around. So I go to apply more pressure on the batter with the Seer's leech. And at this point, I want to look for the mercenary. I see a blood trail and I know it's a mercenary, so I panic and switch my spawn fall to try to terror shock the mercenary. But now since I actually see him, I'm more patient. I'm able to get terror shock off because of the patience. You always want to be as patient as you can when it comes to chair camping, so I could look for the batter, but he's already at the chair. He is an amazing rescue by pushing my leash away, and I just have to read down the Seer, and now I'm gonna go chase the batter. So right now, as you can see, I don't have blink up, and I can't blink the batter, so I'm trying to cut off the batter's route best I can with both my leech and my spawn follower, as you can see. Or sorry, both my leashes actually, my spawn's at the chair. So I pick up the mercenary, so he can't self-heal because he could be a problem later if I do allow him to self-heal. The batter tries to rescue, but I'm impatient here and I'm able to get an amazing blank off on the batter. He tried his best. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.